and welcome to JT Guitar. Today we're going to be taking a look at the Ignite Emissary plugin bundle, which is a completely free amp and cab sim from Ignite Amps and STL Tones. You can download it from both of their websites, and I'll link each of them below. My next video will be on the Moa E-Lady, formerly known as the Elect Lady flanger pedal, which I absolutely love. So be sure to subscribe if you want to see that video. But for now, let's crack on with the plugin. So once you've downloaded the amp and cab sim, which again is completely free, you need to open it in your DAW, or DAW, your digital audio workstation. In this case, I'm using Cubase. Quick little JT tip, this amp doesn't have a noise gate, so I put a noise gate on here, and what I've, in the signal chain, I've got the noise gate coming after the amp. And then I've also added a reverb, because there's no reverb in the amp either. So no noise gate, no reverb, but that's fine. Most DAWs have those anyway. So just remember to put it on, otherwise, here's what it sounds like without the noise gate. Just that kind of constant hiss. Not the end of the world. But stick the noise gate on and it's gone completely. And in case you're not sure how to set a noise gate, this is how you do it. If I put the noise gate threshold lower, hear that hiss? Basically, you just want to turn the threshold up until that disappears, which for me is about 40. So when you turn the plugin on, this is what you'll get. You'll get the NAD IR, which is the IR loader, and we'll come to that in a minute and some settings with that. But let's go straight to the amp. So it comes on, and you're on the lead channel straight away. All the EQs are flat, and what you've got here is a channel switch, so you can go between clean and crunch. You've got a bright switch, that's for the clean channel. You've got a bright switch for the gain channel. You've got a deep switch, and you've got a shape over the high mids. And I think that is so that you can either peak the high mids or you can scoop the high mids. And if we just take a little sound test of that. So this is it down, which I think is scoop. Then if we took it up, a little boost there in the high mids. So, but we're going to play some metal today, so I'm going to leave those peaked a little, scooped rather, a little bit. Let's check out the presets. So this is lead chug. So let's see what that sounds like. I'm going to have to readjust the noise gate. Can you hear it's coming in? So that just minus 38.7, and that's just taking it down enough. Right, so let's hear this. That's pretty mean. That's quite fun. And that's just, boom, straight out of the box. Lead chug. I doubt I'm going to like any other presets more than that. But I should say, if it isn't obvious already, all of these are adjustable. Look, the gain here. Turn that right down. I don't actually need to roll the volume off because I just put a noise gate on. It's just a habit. I do a bit because I turn the gain up again. I'm just going to tell, it's a habit. I'm going to roll the volume off always. But I will move that threshold up a bit. And I'm going to put it back to the lead chug preset, which wasn't gain on full, I don't think. Actually, let's check lead modern. What does that sound like? But yeah, it's nice. Now, what you might be noticing at this point is the low end is a little bit flubby. It's a bit, it's resonating a little bit much. You can adjust you can't adjust the resonance. But you can this is where we come to the free IR loader. So on the IR loader, we've got a low pass and a high pass filter, a resonance, and you've got it's actually two microphones we're using at the moment. We're using this is a vintage 30 by the looks of it, and it's on the center. And then the other side is a vintage 30 with a Shure SM57. The other one was the Sennheiser. Now, what we probably want to do, to be honest, all this rumble, like for me, this is rumbling the speakers quite a lot. You need to apply the high pass filter. The high pass filter allows the higher pitch signals to pass. That's why it's a high pass. And that sounded really patronizing, sorry. But so I like to dial it up to about, if you put it at 100 hertz, that's quite low. I'm going to do it to both sides, roughly 100. So one's 111, this one's, I can't see because the mouse is in the way. 96 hertz. So this should have reduced it a little bit. I'll go straight back to teenage Shred McJohn. But yeah, that's tightened up a bit. I'll maybe even go a little bit further. That might be a bit flubby for me even in the mix. So I'm just going to put it up to just below 140 each. See how that sounds? And that sounds pretty nice to me. I mean, maybe it's a little bit too much of the low end taken away. 1, 2, 3. But basically, anything below 200 hertz is pretty chubby sounding. And yeah, so now you can actually upload your own IRs as well onto the IR loader. I guess that's why it's called an IR loader. God damn it, John. And I downloaded some earlier. So if I go to my IRs folder, I downloaded 3 from some famous YouTubers. We've got the Heisu 2x12 V30, which is from Ola England, and I'll link his video below. We got the Mesa, I don't know what that stands for, Mesa Toot 57, but that's from, God damn it, what's his name? Leon Todd. And if you haven't watched his channel, check it out. I'll put a link below because I love his channel. He's really he's a vintage rock player, but he's really up to date, you know, and he's done an IR for it and it's free. He just gives them out. So I'll put a link to his video, to Ola's video, to, God damn it, I've only just started watching him, so his name's gone again. Leon Todd, awesome YouTuber, love his channel. And also Glenn Fricker. If you're watching this, you, Glenn. And he's done a Rev 30 IR. So if we open those 3, I don't know how to do that. Let's just try. Open again. Oh, they're all there. They found it now. I'll do it on this one too. I need to move the folder. That's how it works. So this, if we go, I really liked that lead chug sound, so I'm going back to that. But we can test out some other IRs as well. So this is Ola's IR. God, that was bad, I'm sorry. And that sounded huge. I think that perhaps doesn't work so well with this head, or I just need to adjust it, which I can't bother to do right now. So let's try, this one's Leon Todd's. very nice. I feel like that would cut nicely. Let's try Glenn Fricker's, the Rev V30. Oh, I messed it up, god damn it! Oh! I'm favouring that one at the moment. Or maybe it'd be good to do a cross. So I liked the Sennheiser Center. I think you have to double click it to load it. And what you hear there is they're out of phase. So let's not bother with that. Now, I think you can use this delay to try and put them back into phase, but I'm not going to pretend to know enough to bother with that. So, Ola, Leon, Glenn, thank you very much. Awesome IRs, and I'll put, like I said, I'll put links to their videos with those IRs in the description. Right, let's go back to how it was before, which was this and this. Nothing wrong with that. That's damn good. So they're the ones that it comes with. So, you know, download the other guys or don't. I'd recommend it because they're free and they sound good. Let's go back to the amp. And just show you what a couple of these switches do. I'm going to put it back to the default, and we'll go through. So still on the lead channel. Sounds a bit dull. Bright switch. I mean, I'm using humbuckers, so bright switch will just brighten those up. Deep switch I'm going to leave off because it's a Les Paul, it's got mahogany, I think, body. I am going to put the gain up a smidge because why not? Bass I'm going to turn down a bit. I'm not a big fan of bass. I'm going to put the low mids, I'm going to leave them where they are. High mids, I'm going to put the shape up so that we're getting that slight high mid. Nice key change. It was a terrible key change. Don't ever do that. I'm going to put the treble up a smidge. It's quite sensitive, and that's nice. It's you know, it's like a real amp. Or you know, damn close. I can't hear enough of a difference. I'm having great fun with this. So just, you don't really need to watch anymore. Just go download it. Now this is a cool thing. It's got a back panel. You click on the bottom right hand side, and there's a back panel. And not all of these things work. That doesn't work. The mix one, the send. And maybe there is a way to make them work. I don't know what that is. But here's what you can adjust. Is the power tube. So at the moment it's on 6L6. So a little reminder. Change to EL34s. That's tasty. Oh, I turned it off. And KT88s. Sounds a little bit fizzy and bright to me, but that's probably just because of the way the amp's set up. I'm sure you can dial that. But I think I'm going to leave the EL34s on there. Yeah, I'm leaving the EL34s on. Yeah, Yeah, I like this. I can get used to this. I love tinkering sometimes. I think what I love about this is it's one thing to tinker with. It's not a million things to tinker with. It's one amp. I love playing with amps and just messing around with the settings. And this sounds great. I hope that you found that useful. Go ahead and download that plugin because it sounds great and it's free, so why wouldn't you? And I'll put the links in the description to those plugins. I'll also put links to Leon Todd, Glenn Fricker, and Ola Englund's channel so you can get those free IRs that they've done. They also explain a bit more about how IRs, impulse responses, work. I hope you found that useful and interesting. I certainly enjoyed doing it. I've been JT, and I'll see you next time. Take care.